Hello, Shara.
Hi, how
Sarah.
are you? Yes,
Fine, thank you. And you?
I am good. Yes, I'm good. What are you up to today?
What? I don't understand you.
I say, what are you up to today?
Up to.
Yeah,
Mm,
basically, what are you doing today?
so I am wake up and start with studying English.
Ah,
I I had a job interview,
mhm.
uh, and my customer uh, request me the better English than I have today.
Mm.
And I am improving listening and watching videos, English videos, learning grammar. That's it. A lot of that.
Intense, intense.
Yes, yes, very intense. After my calling with you, I will stop it and take some water, so whatever.
Yes, sometimes you need to do this because sometimes people say that they're going to study 8 hours a day, but this is crazy because at some point your brain is like, no, I can't do anymore.
Yes, that's
So,
it.
yes, you,
I
you
agree.
know, language improvement or math improvement or whatever it happens to be, it comes in like short intervals. You have to just, study, take a rest, go do something, have fun. Yes.
Yes, but in English, I like to. I have a plan, uh, study plan.
Hmm.
Like writing, speaking, reading. This is four ways to learning some language. That's it.
Absolutely. Yes. What
Yes,
would you say? It would be listening, speaking,
listening.
writing, and reading.
Yes, that's
Hmm.
it. And the hard moment is that speaking with you.
Yes.
It's hard. And my mind need to change the key. I have no
Uh-huh.
expression for this.
You have to like flip the switch to a different
Yes,
language. Hmm.
yes. Flip the switch. Could you could
Yes.
you could you write it down, please? This
Sure.
expression.
Sure. Not a problem. Flip the switch.
Thank you.
And you can use this expression for anything. You can use this for language. You can use
Mhm.
this for emotions. For example, say somebody's talking to you and they're very calm, and then suddenly they're like, blah. You're like, whoa, she just like flipped her switch. Like she was calm, and then suddenly it was different. It's like, think of a room. If the room is dark and then boom, it's light. The same thing. Whenever you talk about like something where it's extreme, like it goes from one language to another, one emotion to another. It's
Mhm.
like night and day.
And flip the switch.
You flip the switch, and then boom, is something else is happening.
Okay. So, and my last days, I've been learned about use of going to, would like, would rather, prefer, and could we try to use this phrase like, um, although almost people's like dogs,
Hmm.
I prefer get a cat. Is that correct?
uh, Most people like dogs, but you prefer a cat?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Prefer. I need to use infinitive verbs or verbs or uh, forget.
No, I would rather. It's not actually infinitive. When you say would rather or I prefer. Okay, yes, okay. I prefer to go. In this
To
case, you are
go.
using the infinitive. But if you
Inf-
say I would rather go. In rather, they are the same thing except for the grammar is different. So prefer has the to, which is the infinitive, and rather go is just like the base. It's just the
Base
word
form.
by itself with no to. Mhm.
Okay. Understand. I studied a few moments ago the rules of this, but using is very different, you know?
Mm.
And
Yes, right. Putting it into practice.
yes,
But
that's cool. Uh, so
yes, I have a game that we can play. It says, Would You Rather? It's a game for adults, it's not for kids, but I think that there's nothing bad in it. It's like this. On the page, you will see a question, and it's like, would you rather go to the park, or would you, or or something? But they give you two choices, and then they're crazy choices. So they're like conversation topics, but you have to pick, and then you use rather or prefer. You want to
or
try it?
prefer.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sure.
Okay, good. So I'm going to send that to you, and then we can open that. And
Mhm. Moment.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course, if there's a question that you don't like, that you don't feel comfortable with, obviously you don't ask it. Or if I ask the question and then just say, no, pick a different question, Sarah, that's weird, or something. So, so yeah, because
Okay,
there's a
let's
ton.
start.
Okay, so
Yes.
here you go.
Okay.
Um, I'm going to do the first one. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 10 minutes early? What would you rather do?
I prefer to early 10 minutes late.
What?
I
I
prefer
uh-huh.
to early no, I prefer wake up. I prefer to wake up early
Okay.
10 minutes late.
Mm, that doesn't make sense. I,
Doesn't make sense.
you're saying I prefer to wake up early,
Okay.
10 minutes late. And
Is that
I,
correct? No.
grammatically it's correct, but the idea itself, how do you wake up early and late at the same time? I prefer to wake up early versus 10 minutes late. Is that what you mean?
Mm,
Instead of?
yes. Yes. That's it.
Ah, I prefer to wake up early instead of
Or the then. Can I
uh,
use then 10 minutes late? I prefer wake up 10 minutes later than 10 minutes early.
I would say instead of.
Instead of, okay.
Versus, you could use versus or instead of. So I prefer to wake up 10 minutes late instead of waking up early or blah, blah, blah. Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
But this one is, the question is, do you prefer to be late? Like, for example, if I say I'm having a party and the party is at 3 o'clock, do you prefer to come early? Would you rather come early or would you rather be late? To every event, you are either late or early. Some people are like this.
Okay, understand. Got it. Maybe. uh, so, could you repeat the question? Oh,
Yes. When it comes to events and appointments and things like that, would you rather always be early or would you rather always be late?
early. When we have
Uh,
an event, I prefer to arrive
mhm.
10 minutes early.
Okay, so you're an early person. You like being early. How often would you say that you are late to things? Like usually, I also am early, and in general, I almost am never late. I prefer the same thing. But would you say sometimes you are late, or you prefer to be early, but you're usually late? Some people like the idea, but it's hard for them to do.
I am in this circle, people cycle. You know, I prefer to be early, but uh, sometimes I am late. Unfortunately.
Yes, yes, yes. So, and can you think of one time where you were late? When was the last time that you were late to something?
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
Sure. When was the last time that you were late to something?
Um, yes, yesterday. No, yesterday, Thursday, and my when I go to the job,
Okay.
5 minutes or 10 minutes doesn't matter. Is late.
Do you
May
have like penalties or it doesn't?
No, no, no. I have
Uh,
no panels for this. But it is that's wrong idea of to do. You know, this is
right.
not correct. But sometimes it happens, or
Uh,
happens, cause this situations, or happens
mm,
cause of me. You know, I
yes.
sometimes.
Many things, many things. Very
Man,
good.
yes. In a
Okay.
nutshell,
Yeah.
I want to use in a nutshell. I already know about conclusions phrase like
Mhm.
out and now. In a nutshell, the bottom line is, you know,
Uh-huh.
that's
Yes. So you would say you wanted to use in a nutshell, like
yes,
yes, you might say like a description of something, like okay, I'm usually not late, but sometimes I'm lazy. I think that would be the best description. Like that's it in a nutshell.
yes, good sentence. Uh, so I I want to uh, end this conversation right now because I need to rest
Oh,
a
okay.
little.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Sarah, thank you very much for listening me, and I could listen you very good. I want to know if you could understand my phrase, my sentence.
Yes, I mean, I understand you perfectly. I think it's fine. I mean, there are some things that you say that are not grammatically correct all the time, but
Mm,
even if you don't speak perfectly, you can be understandable. Americans do not speak perfectly, and we understand each other. Of course, you want to improve your grammar, etc., etc. But all of this comes with practice. The more you listen, the more you practice speaking, the better you will get. Because intellectually, you got it, you know it. You just have to use it.
yes, I know. I use this. I've been learned since my wake up. But when
Mm-hmm.
I need to use, like right now, I needed to use, I
Mm-hmm.
fail sometimes. So,
Ah,
but I am happy. I am happy.
yep, you
Uh,
just keep practicing. I say the three P's: persistence, practice, and patience.
nice.
These three things.
I will review this video. I will to
Yes.
remember the class. Thank you very much, Sarah.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.